What's going on, beautiful people? This is yours, Sully Versace. Welcome to the One Out World Talk Show. Today we're gonna talk about all this stupid shit with this TPUSA. So first thing is first, right? TPUSA, Turning Point USA. Charlie Kirk started this to turn the youth mentality around and bring them back to God, marriage, and patriot, meaning this country. Okay? Let me explain something to you guys as a Latino American, right? I was born here. My brothers, sisters were born here. A lot of my family members were born here. But my parents, Dominican Republic, my parents came to this country, okay, just like every other immigrant in this planet. Because from what I understand, 99.9% of the people today in America, in politics, in government, fucking entertainment business, sorry if I'm swearing, guys, I just get too emotional, okay? You can't say, and you go outside your door, I don't care if you live in the Beverly Hills to the hoodest shit on earth. Not, how do I put this? Not everybody's full blown American, guys, in America. If you from Ireland, you're an immigrant. If you're Irish, you're an immigrant. If you're Italian, you're considered an immigrant. Okay? If you're Asian, Chinese, Korean, Japanese, whatever the fuck it is, you're an immigrant. Okay? Poland, Polish, Germany, whatever it is, you are an immigrant. Okay? Yes, you are an immigrant. Okay? You see all these people right here in this rock and roll thing? Hold on, let me unpause this. Oh, fuck. Hold on, let me go a little back. Sorry about that. All these people here are not full blown Americans. If you go find out who their parents were, they were migrants. They moved into this country. And these guys maybe were born here. Okay? But that doesn't make you a full blown American. That means you're an American slash this. Just like I just finished saying, I'm a Latin American. I'm not going to say I'm an American Latin. Why? Because my parents is Latino. So I'm a Latin American, right? Or an American, no, sorry. I'm an American Latin. Why? Because I was born here. And I have blood of Latino because my mom and dad. Okay? TPUSA today is not the TPUSA from last year, guys. I'm sorry to say that. This is why I unsubscribed to all their platform. I burnt all their shirts and hats. They will never get $1 from me ever again because they promote devil worship, child molestation. Okay, all these fake pastors that TPUSA now is promoting all over. These were all convicted child molesters. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, go do your homework. Kid Rock, that guy, I don't know who the dude, I think it's Wolf. Half of these people on stage and the TP All American halftime show, okay, Kid Rock is one of the biggest pedophiles. Okay? He had a big thing a couple years ago that a couple mothers came out and suing him. Like, yo, bro, my daughters went to your show and they came back hurt. They say they went to a room with you and they don't know what happened to them. All they know their ass was hurting, their mouth, and we say pona in the front part. Hurting. Okay? So if you guys want to get technical, okay, with this rock and roll shit, rock and roll means three things, from what I understand, okay, as a guy that loves music: drugs, alcohol, and having sex with young girls. Okay? That's rock and roll. Fast forward to hip hop. They started dancing in the corner street with a cardboard box. Right? Dancing. From dancing, right? It became gangster rap. From gangster rap, they took the gangster out and made it a fancy rap. You know, remember with the champagnes and the diamond and the who's who. Then they switched it up again to now drill music. Let's kill people on fentanyl and that's the music industry. The music industry is what shaped the minds on the youth today. Okay? Because it happened to me growing up. I wanted to be like Mobb Deep, Nas, 50 Cent. I wanted to be just like those guys. Because we were bombarded all the time to be like them. And then Lil Wayne came out. Then I thought I could get higher than Lil Wayne. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. There was so many dopamine music in the 2000s that people were getting high because it was promoted like it's okay to be hooked on heroin. It's okay to be hooked on lean. It's okay to be hooked on alcohol and Percocets and cocaine and crack and you name it. It's okay. But what they don't explain to you is that you're going to rob your mother. You're going to steal money from your kids. You might sell your kids for a fucking bag of dope. Okay? You might sell your ass for a bag of heroin. They don't tell you all that in the music industry. They just show you this glamour that it's okay to get high and have unprotected sex. They don't tell you about catching AIDS, right? They don't show you that in the music industry. Okay? And what I don't understand is what the fuck does a Christian channel got to do with American Pride shit? Honestly. And all them artists were lip singing. And shout out to my brother Van Holla. He probably don't know this channel yet because, I used to talk shit about him without knowing who he was. This is him right here, Van Holla. Let me put him up so you guys can see who I'm talking about. This guy right here on the screen. Right here.
Views.
Van Holla. Shout out to you, my brother. Yep, YouTube took my big channel away, guys. I have 50,000 subscribers, and YouTube took it away from me speaking crazy. But that's okay. But I love what he just said here. I love it. Let me rewind it a little bit.
Super Bowl, of course, although nobody gives a shit about the game itself. It was super boring, but the culture war surrounding the Super Bowl, yes, the competition of halftime shows for the
Bad Bunny, hate him or love him. Last year, we had Kendrick Lamar with all this black shit. It was super racism. Samuel Jackson dressed as Uncle Tom and black this and black that. There was a lot of Latin people, and not only Latin people from all over the world that don't understand hip-hop and still had to sit there and watch the shit. But do you see the Latinos talking shit? No. Did you see the some white people were talking shit, yeah. Because they violated Donald Trump last year when they did this shit because Trump was there. Okay? And this guy, the way the media from the Republicans attacking Bad Bunny like this dude was going to walk out with the devil dressed as a female, shut everybody's mouth up yesterday because he put America first and then the people running this country today. It is the Latino. And I can show you proof. Why? Because if you white people, why are you fighting ICE agents for? All you Karens and Uncle Tom weirdos fighting ICE agent defending who? The migrants. The Latino. California almost burnt the whole state down by Mexicans and lefties. Bad Bunny put America first, came out with the American flag first, and said it at the end of the show with the fucking ball. America first. And then these people, TPUSA, I know Charlie Kirk must be turning fucking retarded in his tombstone. Why is these rock and roll devil worship in my channel being promoted?
To decide who has control over American culture. Is it the fake Christian files?
Right here. Look at this fucking piece of shit of guy. This guy is super fucking racist, this guy right here. Hope you guys know that. And he was in Epstein's regular guest, just like this bimbo dumb bitch right here, because that's what she is. She's a dumb bimbo bitch, demonic, okay? And this goes out to Charlie Kirk's mom, dad, brother, sister. This is the person that killed your family member right here. For like $3 or $4 billion, there's some weirdo from Paris in Israel because Charlie Kirk uncovered the truth in TPUSA. He found out they were trafficking kids using his platform. This is why Charlie Kirk was asking question, where the fuck is all these hundreds of millions of dollars coming from and where's it going? Who's doing this? Then they took him out.
Or is it everyone else, I guess? Not really sure. Now, I got to tell you, as a 40-year-old white man in America, very bizarre choice to make last night. Do I watch the Spanish Super Bowl halftime show where I don't know what the hell's going on because I don't speak Spanish?
What the f*** is he saying, bro?
Or do I watch the fake Christian network and watch a 55-year-old pedophile dance around in jean shorts and forget the lyrics to his only popular song? Whew.
Yeah.
Well, I decided to just watch both since I'm a content creator. That way we could talk about it. So that's what we're going to do in the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Helps. Bad Bunny, probably not Kid Rock, because, yeah, we're going to talk about the numbers, and they are abysmal for TPUSA. Ooh. His own songs. Young ladies, I like them underage. See? Some say that's statutory, but I say it's mandatory. Now, at first, that may seem a little bit confusing of a choice. Why would you choose a admitted pedophile to headline your show, and then you go, oh, that's right. It's MAGA. It's the party of pedophiles. Of course, that's who they're going to choose to headline their show. What else would they choose? And as a lot of Americans are looking back and forth going, I don't know, it doesn't really seem like I want to watch either of these. If I was emperor of the world, this is what my Super Bowl halftime show would have included. Yes, we would have put on a incredible show, which would have just included us putting all of the people in the Big E files into a wood chipper on live television, baby. Would have been fantastic. But instead, you got this.
Holy cow. The GTS Rally XL opened up a whole nother level of fun.
Instead, you got somebody's drunk 55-year-old pedophile uncle lip-syncing to Kid Rock. Oof, powerful stuff. Just absolutely bringing down the crowd of all 87 people in attendance who showed up for that TPUSA event, baby. And Erika Kirk, CEO of Turning Point, declared this before the show. Yes, Erika claimed that there's an audience that wants Bad Bunny. There's an even larger audience that wants ours. And did that turn out to be the case? Did the fake Christian evangelical Zionists manage to pull off bigger numbers than Bad Bunny? Turns out, ooh, no, it was really, really ugly. And while Fox News is going to tell you this, what an astounding success this was for TPUSA.
Meanwhile, say the Super Bowl culture clash, 2 halftime shows, 2 very different visions of America, and 1 massive audience watching it all play out.
Ah, yes, Charlie Kirk would have absolutely loved a self-admitted file leading his Christian event, bringing something different for American families. Now, what do the numbers actually look like in this amazing success from Erika Kirk and TPUSA? Well, let's take a look at the main place they broadcasted this on their YouTube channel for a whopping 3.7 million views. Holy shit, can you imagine that? They managed to get, I don't know, the average viewership of a Candace Owens show on a Tuesday with your $250 million organization putting it on. Wow. Amazing stuff. TPUSA brought the house down, winning the culture war for sure. Yes, MAGA absolutely destroying everybody in the culture war. But let's look at, that's a nice 3.7 million. I think if what numbers are saying, if you add up all their different live streams from Apple Podcast and Spotify and all this stuff, it's around 5.5 million views. And what did Bad Bunny do? So, official Super Bowl halftime NFL numbers. Bad Bunny's 2026 halftime show attracted an estimated 135.4 million viewers.
Thank you.
Making it one of the most watched halftime performances ever. Oh, so those numbers are pretty close. TPUSA almost matched Bad Bunny. So it turns out in the culture war, the battle for America, Bad Bunny's show did 26 times more viewers than Erika Kirk's show. Wow. Man, dang, it's almost like nobody gives a shit about Turning Point USA or anything they have to say after they've destroyed Charlie Kirk's legacy.
Yep.
Now, with anything like this, the best thing we're going to get out of it is, of course, the memes. Here's one here. Imagine being a homeschool Christian mom of the 90s, and now you have to pretend to like Kid Rock. Yes, the rapper who raps about being addicted to meth and going to methadone clinics and being a pedophile. Yes, that is now what Christian Zionists aspire to. Times have changed, huh? And another one, I love how there's a separate Super Bowl halftime show just for the pedophiles. But, I mean, brilliant move by TPUSA to bring in an artist that can pull massive crowds like this. Now, on top of how terrible their show did, viewership-wise, there is also some allegations floating around the nether that they also bought most of those views.
Yo, is the chat frozen? I don't get it. Live chat. It's not loading it.
I just want to catch my fish, drive my truck, drink my beer.
Also, great lyrics. I just want to kiss my fish, drive my truck, drink my beer. Wow, riveting stuff.
You guys,
not wake up to all this
hello?
Stuff I don't want to hear.
Hello?
Now, what it looks like here is that the view bots probably bugged out, and now the chat has stopped. But I will say this doesn't actually mean anything. This could very well be lag on XQC's stream. But I would also not be shocked at all if TPUSA was trying to buy millions of views to try to make it look like they actually had people watching the show, much like Ben Shapiro and the Daily Wire have been doing recently. Now, one of the funniest parts of this entire story with this battle back and forth of the culture war for halftime Super Bowl shows was that Donald Trump had his own Super Bowl show. And do you know what halftime show they played at Trump's Super Bowl party? It wasn't TPUSA.
Trump appears to be scamming you. This was his Super Bowl party yesterday. What do you notice playing in the background on the huge screen? Yeah, that's Bad Bunny.
So yes, Donald Trump and the MAGA donor base didn't even tune in to watch TPUSA's halftime show. Ah, disappointing days for Erika Kirk and the gang, huh? And while critics of Bad Bunny's show were talking about how degrading and disgusting it was, this was what was also going on at Trump's party. Yes, the virtue signaling and hypocrisy is palpable as it always is.
Let me know in the comments, guys, and it's crazy, chat, that in 2026, this is what we have to do. When there's other more important things to talk about on a Monday, to talk about the disgusting evilness of TPUSA versus Bad Bunny. I love you guys, and to help the channel grow, guys, please subscribe to the channel. And shout out to my brother Vin Holla. Make sure, excuse me, guys. Every time I drink coffee, I start burping. Make sure you go check my brother Vin Holla. Subscribe to his channel on YouTube, all the beautiful platforms. I love you guys. Have a good day. I'll see you later on.